Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Open Mic Night live at the ZoomBarDC. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got Scott Kaplowitz, Joseph Stegner, and more. So sit back, relax, and Scott Kaplowitz is going to kick us off. So take it away, Scott.
All right. So you mentioned that it's summer, which of course made me want to do this song that I've never played or sung before. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. Doesn't have very many lyrics. I hope everyone knows it. It's old, and by old I think it's from the 30s. We're gonna see how it goes. Here's a piano. And the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush now, little baby, don't you cry. Spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mama standing by. Rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mama standing by.
Hey, Scott. That was great. What a fun song.
I think it's from the 30s. Is it the 30s? Might be the 40s.
Well, yeah, I don't know when the original was, but somebody made it a top 40.
Ella Fitzgerald.
What?
Yeah. No,
Ella Fitzgerald sang it.
The original.
Porgy and Bess. Porgy and Bess.
Yeah, from Porgy and Bess, and it's like old, and the original one is slow and way up here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a new original song that I'm gonna try out. There's a boarded up restaurant across the street from my condo complex that's been boarded up since I moved in. And it kind of got me thinking, so that inspired this song, which I finished like half an hour ago. So very much Premiere. This one. And I don't know what the title of this one is called yet, but I'll take suggestions after it's done. There's a boarded up old bistro across the street from my place. Never paid it much attention, barely even know its name. But I finally took notice when some builders rolled around as their dozers came and raised its frame. It struck me as they tore it down that was someone's dream once, when they still saw the sky as blue. They told themselves they'd get there, and they made their dream come true. But they found out, as we all do, that dreams are only in our heads. And the dream came crashing down, and now it's dead. Ain't that how it always happens? You start with stars in your eyes, and you're both full of hope. But before you know, the whole damn year's gone by, and all that talk of forever, well, words only go so far. When no promise mends, the way two friends turn stitches into scars. We were each other's dream once, when the skies were not as gray. We would look past all the darkness and say we'd find the sun someday. But we found out the hard way that dreams can only last so long. 'Cause our dream dissolved to nothing, now it's gone. My world's a little different, and although it's not the same, without you here I know in time I'll grow around the change. And sometimes I have visions that leave me shaking when I wake. They tell me the best decisions are the hardest ones to make. Oh, please know I had a dream once, you were with me in the haze. We were stumbling through the badlands, I learned so much from those days. But I had to find out for myself that some dreams ain't made to last. And so I left that dream in the past. Oh, I had to admit it, that some dreams may not make sense, and that almost every dream has to end. Yes, I finally discovered that some dreams just can't come true, and that I just dream a bit differently than you.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Goosebumps, tears.
Man,
That
I love
was
that.
gorgeous and sad. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, the thought I had that inspired this song was I was walking past the restaurant and they were tearing it down, and I just looked at it and was kind of struck by like that was someone's dream once, and then I was like, that's a decent song line. So that's where the song came
Hold Up
Yeah.
Bistro. That's a good title.
Great,
Lots of imagination to draw people in.
great song, Scott. Thanks. Do you want to take a break and let Joseph do something, or do you want to do another one?
I'll take a break and I'll think of a couple others to do
Okay.
while Joe's.
Okay, great. You're on, Joseph.
Thank you, Marie-Louise. I heard an Okay, here we go. This one's called Relentless. I reckon it's reason that gives us purpose by which we endure the worst pain, to keep moving forward and not give in when there are holes that would make our will drain. The specter of doubt is like a shadow that appears in the face of light, always present when there's radiance, like the ego is to sight. Like my brother Shakespeare observed about the stages of our lives, sometimes it takes being thrust onto it to override our less noble drives. I entered that arena of angels not by my own choice. I was pierced and thrust among them by the sound of my mother's voice. When a man was trying to kill her and beating her with his strength, as I ran to a man I thought would help, who kept his arms folded, concealing their length. Witnessing such apathy or lack of courage or lack of faith, whatever it was that made a neighbor watch as a woman was meeting such fate, became abhorrent to my being as I could not believe my eyes, that a soul could simply spectate despite the plea in a mother's cries. That was also a year of concussions with many strong whacks to my head, including a stay at the hospital for my frontal lobe that bled. All from playing rough outside, head smacked on the ice repeatedly, and sledding headfirst into a tree, one I also fell out of, blooding my face and teeth. Inside and outside, the trauma was real. I would become a paramedic, or even more of those wounds I'd feel. But emotions must be kept in check when there is such a job to do that requires all its focus to following protocols through. So there is no time to cry when we hear a mother's pain, whose son is bleeding on the floor from a bullet he placed in his brain, or another shot from behind as he ascended up his stairs to fall at his mother's feet from the evil that young men dared, or the bottom of a stairwell was sliced from ear to ear, intubating a trachea where blood pooled near his hair. Have you heard enough, or shall I continue, revealing why I'm abnormal from what I've been through? Even with that wealth of experience, it pales to the victims of war, and it is for that innocent victim who I relentlessly labor for, knowing that what tragedy looks like, how it smells and feels and tastes when the glory of a human another decides to waste. Now I'm a manic poet, sitting in my favorite cafe, getting my morning writing on before I start my work day. Believing in these magic beans for which I trade the family ox, believing in the origin that can spring water from the rocks. That even though my seeds are humble, they will grow up to great heights to overcome the madness that leads to our lethal fights. I grew tired of responding to trauma that didn't have to be. If the violent would be more perceptive with a different perspective, see. And many a well-trained medic waiting for a chance at the role, waiting for a position to open so they could code 3 roll. The misunderstandings, prejudice, and hate seemed preventable to me, so I resigned the uniform for another to wear, to tackle demons with my poetry. The way people think and feel influences how they act, so I aim to dispel the myths which the hateful hold as fact. It's time now for my other work so I can pay the rent, though it's always the prevention of homicide on which I'd rather my time be spent. That one was called Relentless.
Yay, Joseph. I love that one. That was amazing. When did you write that?
Yesterday.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll read the one I wrote this morning, if I may.
Okay.
One more poem before I leave for work. A song of nostalgia plays, and to this paper I feel the jerk. The song takes me back to training in the back of Unit 818, my first assigned ambulance, and the memories it would create. Pete Austin and Steve Beals showing me the ropes of how a professional responds when we are survival's last hope, or the ones who must give comfort when the need is not as great, but an injury was sustained or acute became a medical state. Oh, I have such memories of being hero in the night or feeling the reaper's breath as its victory we fight. Oh, the volumes of pages if I strolled that memory's road, like the first time that I saw the brain revealed by the aim of a handgun's load. Or those quiet times in waiting, knowing we were next up, when someone called 911 for doom we had to interrupt. Putting on extra latex gloves, when the call sounded like the type, when bloody hands were sure to be, and spreading it with touch isn't right. Oh, so many places, so many chambers in the heart, dormant and dark with ugly scenes of which experience was a part. Again, I am late for work because the damage has been done, and I am also as much a victim of the aimed and fired gun. So the things I hear, which alarm me as they do many other folk, cannot be ignored without me taking on that yoke that wants to plow the fertile field for seeds not born of hate, planted with the sweat of love to bring fruit to a better state. That isn't suffering from hunger if the labor keeps its course, which prevents the worst of behavior when appetites aren't severed from their source. I will try to make this the last page so I can do what pays the rent. Though it's always on rhyme on a Sunday, I would rather my whole days be spent. But because I need my every morning to spend my time in prayer, in gratitude for life, proving with action I care. My money jobs start late so I can craft my prayer in rhyme. So it's 7 days a week I must work to compensate time. It's a beautiful Sunday for many things, but such is but luck of the draw, to have to go to work on one of the most pleasant days of all. And don't we all feel that sometimes? Actually, I wrote that one yesterday. It wasn't the one that I thought I wrote this morning.
Yay, Joseph. That was great. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Scott, you got some more?
Sure. I'm gonna do a cover of a song that you guys might not know, and then I'll do a cover of a song that everyone definitely knows. And then if we have more time, I can do more stuff. Joseph can do more stuff. Other people can do stuff if they want. But let me find these lyrics. This is a song by an artist called Estelle. It's originally called American Girl. I'm gonna turn it into American Boy. I said, hey sister, really, really nice to meet you. She just met this 5'7" guy who's just her type. She likes the way I'm speaking, my confidence is peaking. Don't like my baggy jeans, but she's gonna like what's underneath them. And she ain't been to MIA. She heard that Cali never rains and New York's tidal waves. But first let's see the West End. You show me to your brethren. boy, American boy. Shopping, baby, then we'll go to a cafe. Let's go on the subway, take you to my hood. You've never been to Brooklyn, and I'd like to see what's good. Dressing all my fancy clothes, sneakers looking fresh to death. You loving your chateaus, walking that walk, talk that slick talk. You gon' like this American boy, American boy. Take you on a trip you'd like to go someday. Take you to New York, you'd love to see LA. I really want to kick it with you. I'll be your American boy. Till I'm all gone now. Who can live under the UK? Everybody gonna say UK. Reluctantly, cause most of this press don't fuck with me. A girl once said to me, cool down, down, don't act a fool now, now. I always act a fool now, ain't nothing new now, now. He crazy, I know what you're thinking. Rick Boehner, I know what you're drinking. Rap singer, sling bling, I holler at the next chick soon as you're blinking. What's your persona about this American rhymer? Am I shallow? Cause all my clothes designer. Just smart like a London bloke. Before he smoked his soup, he smoked. And he thought he was cute before. Look at this beat coat, tell me he's broke. And I know you ain't into all that. I heard the lyrics, feel your spirit. But our tails talk that cat ass. Cause a lot of wagons wanna hear it. And I'm feeling like Mike get his baddies. Like the pips and the gladdies. And I know that the love is from hell with all that rubbish. Would you be my love, my love? Would you be my love? Would you be mine? Would you be my love, my love? Could I be your American boy? Take you on a trip you'd like to go someday. Take you to New York, you'd like to see LA. I really want to take it with you. I'll be your American boy. Take you on a trip you'd like to go someday. Take you to New York, you'd like to see LA. I really want to take it with you. I'll be your American boy, American boy. I'll be your American boy, American boy. I'll be your American boy, American boy.
Woo! Yay, Scott, that's a great song. I never heard that before.
Yeah, it's a really fun. Okay. Let me find the score. Here's this song. I'm not going to introduce the song. Where are the lyrics? I had these. There we go. And this is slightly slower. I wanna take it to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me and myself ain't got nothing to prove. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just across the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. Lives with the bottle, that's the way it is. So Spider's too old for working. Spider's too young to look like his. Mama went off and left him. She wanted more for life than he could give. Somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit school, that's what I did. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be some more, be some more, be some more. You got a fast car. We go cruising and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work, out and get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be some more, be some more, be some more. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. You stay out drinking late at the bar. See more of your friends than you do with our kids. I was hoping for better. Thought maybe together you and me would find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling like I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Here tonight, I live and die this way.
Woo! Wow. That was awesome, Scott. Such a
Thank
great
you.
song.
Yeah, very good song.
Yeah.
Third song.
Okay.
Third song.
We have a little echo, but Joseph is going to do another poem.
Yes, this is the one that I did write this morning. And thank you for letting me do it, because thank you. We do not know when the day will come when it will be our last. Those who live to elder age say time flies way too fast. If you live every day like it's your last, eventually it will be, my younger son once quoted to me. I know no other way, having been brought to that ledge so often, where death is a real possibility, millimeters from falling off into that dark abyss, away from the realm of the living. But invisible forces kept me alive, and gratitude for it I keep giving. By helping those whom I can, and giving my poetry for free, aware that anything I possess is a gift of grace to me. I have spent the past years pouring my soul into rhyme, to leave behind as a record when I have completed my time. Whenever and wherever my death may be, I've been blessed to live this long, which compels me to bravely face reality, even the worst, with a heart of song. Today is one of those days when I look at the risks ahead, aware of the several factors that could easily find me dead. From my old truck on the road to the height of the roof I'll climb, carrying a 4-foot by 6-foot skylight up a ladder with one hand of mine. Then getting off that ladder while holding the skylight in place leaves plenty of room for gravity to return me to Earth's face. We all do what we have to in order to survive, even when those laborious tasks can potentially take our lives. This has always been a reality in the world of work and pay. Some jobs have very little risk, while others can take the breath away. I am living on sudden death overtime, where the stakes are always high, when it's never a stretch of imagination to count the ways that I could die. But that goes for every one of us, perhaps more than we know. Today is one of those days there is trepidation as I go. I am what I write, and I write what I am. Of this glorious gift of life, I am certainly a fan. Thank you for making life sweet, my friends. And I wrote that one this morning.
Yay, Joseph. Great poem.
Thank you.
Wow.
Beautifully heartfelt. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna mute me.
Scott, do you want to do any more?
Yeah, I can do one or two more. Should I do one or two more?
Your choice.
You guys choose. Two.
What
I'll do. What should I do first? I want to do a happier cover before I do another sad cover.
Do a happy one last.
Okay, then I'll do the sad cover first, and then someone can pick a happy song for me to do last.
Okay.
Okay. I'm in a sad cover mood apparently tonight. I've done this cover before. This is a Fleetwood Mac song. I do it slower and in a higher key than the original. Took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. And time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yes, I'm getting older too. Take my love and I take it down. I'm a mountain and I turn around, and you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, on the landslide bring you down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, down.
Nice, Scott. I love that song.
Thank you.
I saw Fleetwood Mac in concert a long time ago, back in the 70s.
Neat. Lovely with Mac. Go your own way. Go your own way.
All right, what are some faster, speedier covers I could do
Um,
in sort of down tempo today?
Well, I'll just ask for my two of my favorite songs just in case, but I understand if they're not on the available list for tonight. But your song New Soul and your song about ghosts dancing in a canyon.
I could. I
But don't worry
think
about it.
I could do Dance New Soul. I don't think I have in me right now. I haven't played that one in a real long time. I'll try and brush it up for next week.
Okay.
Okay, let me find Ghost Dance. Put on the foot tambourine. Okay. And there we go. Out beneath the sand sagebrush, in the starry summer sky, where the breezes blow across the worn-out roads, where the wild coyotes cry, when the living world is sleeping, when the moon is falling strong, all the ghosts dance down in the canyon, and the wail their spirit song, oh, they sing. I woke up to the sunrise, swearing I'd never drink again. All those ghosts were songs they sang all night long. What a strange dream that had been. But as the sun climbed ever higher, and I struggled just to stand, I felt the tambourine that was crashed between the fingers of my hand, and I thought, I ain't worried about losing it all. I never had much anyway, so I don't worry where my next step falls. I just keep dancing on my way. No, I ain't worried about dying at all. I never had much anyway. And when I do, I'll join the ghosts down in the canyon. And I'll keep dancing on my grave. I know I'll get to heaven someday. I know I'll get to heaven someday. Know I'll get to heaven someday. Till then I'm dancing on my grave.
Nice, Scott. Woohoo! Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
Love that song.
Worried my phone was gonna die in the middle of it because it keeps giving me like you have 1% battery alert. So I'm glad it made it through the song.
Yay! Me too. I can just imagine some, like a big, huge beer hall or the equivalent of it with tons of tables and everybody.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank
Loving
you,
it.
Marie, as always, for hosting.
You're welcome. Well, thanks. Thanks, Scott. And thanks, Joseph. And thanks, Marcia. And thanks, Judy and Wendell. But he's gone. But
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for another great
Thank
open mic
you.
night live at the ZoomBarDC. See you next week.
Thank you, everybody.
Judy.
Joseph, your writing is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Very hard.
You guys.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Very good, and I need to hear that, so thank you.
Good.
I
Oh,
love
good.
you.
Well, keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
Sweet.
Have a good evening, you guys. Be
Right.
well.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Thank you, Scott.